Obafemi, congratulations on your debut win. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Okay. How have you enjoyed your time at the Performance Center so far?
I've been dominant.
Right. What's next for Obafemi?
Everybody. Are we done?
Sure, yeah. Congratulations on your debut.
Thank you.